A local food truck has really taken off, but you know what? Katie's put the brakes on it for now because she's in the kitchen with us this morning.
She is Katie Rendazzo. Is that right?
Yeah.
That's so good. Joins us live in the kitchen today with a delicious Passover meal for the family because obviously Easter and Passover come together same time. So a Passover meal is pretty much it's steeped in history, but it's everything we have here, and it looks delicious. It truly does.
Yeah, this is more of a variation on the Passover meal.
Okay.
With challah, we take traditional Jewish food and just give it a over challah.
Got it. I like it. I like it.
'Cause we were with you this weekend when
Correct.
you were doing the pop-up, and I loved when you said, well, our food is kind of Jew-ish.
Yeah,
It's a take on Jewish traditional food.
I like it.
For a traditional Seder meal, what would we have?
You would have, there's going to be parsley, which symbolizes the fresh start.
Okay.
Something with horseradish in it, which symbolizes the tears through the trial and tribulations of the Jewish people leaving Egypt.
Okay.
And usually like brisket, lamb, all sorts of really tasty stuff.
Yummy.
And
Okay.
apparently, asparagus.
Well, this is more of the Jewish side to it.
All right, which one are we
Where
going to
do we
start with?
start?
Well, we're gonna start this one, and Marshall, I'm gonna have you start over here,
Okay.
and we're gonna plate this dish together.
Okay, all right.
So this is gonna be an asparagus and fried egg dish with capers and garlic.
Okay.
And the one cool thing about asparagus,
We talked about this in the break. We have to. So you're saying just hold both ends of the asparagus and bend it,
correct?
and then.
Well, that's
where
not a good one.
Where it, oh, well, the idea is
try this one.
you take the bottoms off, and wherever it snaps,
Yeah.
that's the part that you keep, that you discard. Okay, so
Correct.
now we know how to do that.
Okay.
So I'm
Second
gonna,
one right in there.
Yeah, just throw it right in
Okay.
there. We already have some pre-blanched right there, though.
Boink.
So we're gonna put a little olive oil here. I'm gonna have you put the asparagus, some
Okay.
capers, and garlic in this pan.
Here's the asparagus. That
we're
will
gonna
sizzle up a
and we're
little
gonna
bit.
start a fried egg.
All
right
of these
here.
capers?
Oh no, just a small handful.
Just a little bit. Okay,
Yeah.
let me use this spoon.
And we're gonna do a fried egg right there. Oh, I
Okay.
got-
Are you kidding me? Katie, you're a pro and you did that.
Well, I get a little camera shy. So you watch the egg, Marshall. You do the asparagus.
Okay.
And I'm gonna plate this pickled beet and trout
Here comes the
dish
garlic.
You kind
right
of dumbed
here.
it down for me, didn't you?
I did.
Sean, you just stand there and watch the egg. Okay.
So right here we have some
that's
roasted
pretty.
and then pickled beets.
Okay.
And then we have some house smoked trout. That's
Okay.
gonna go on that as well.
Okay.
Now,
With a
is
little-
trout a traditional kind of thing?
Well, usually they do gefilte fish.
Oh, yeah.
but I'm
Which is
not-
what exactly?
Yeah, that's always a good
Isn't it
question.
Questionable?
Yeah,
Fried
it's-
fish.
Okay. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So I like to use trout because I'm not a fan of gefilte fish, and it's a hard sell too because it's a little.
Because nobody can spell it. so-
And some people love it, some people hate it. It
Right.
just depends. So we're going to do smoked trout. And if you don't have a smoker at home, you can always go to the North Market and get some smoked trout from the fish guys.
I got to tell you, Katie did this with an Eggs Benedict over the weekend.
that would be good.
That was absolutely unbelievable. And with quail eggs, no
Yes,
less.
quail eggs.
Phenomenal.
We had to poach over 240 quail eggs for that event. It was like,
Wow.
I'm never doing
awesome.
that again.
Yeah, let alone crack those.
Now,
little-
Katie, what do we have to do? What else do we need to do over
We just
here?
need to let that.
Just let it sit.
Smells
Let's just
good.
let it
Oh.
sit.
Should we crank it up?
Yeah, let's crank it up.
Oh, there you go.
See.
So we're
Yeah,
gonna
it was
we're
good
gonna
for something
see.
over
You
here.
totally know how to do this.
So this
All right.
is just a little horseradish cream,
Okay.
pickled beets, smoked trout, and then we're going to throw some parsley on top for a little bit of color.
Oh, that is pretty.
And,
Our stove is a little slow,
It
so
is.
we're
That's
just gonna
okay.
get the idea. Now, when you've done the, I've seen you do this. You let these go to almost charred.
yeah, the chard adds a nice flavor to the dish.
Wow.
Itself. And then we're going to do a little olive oil.
Ooh, look at that.
So there's your smoked trout dish, and that's something that you would have at Passover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's pretty.
I mean
All
that's
right.
the ish part. Now we're cranking over
All right,
here.
it's starting to crank up. This is going to take another couple of
Come
minutes.
on, eggs.
What's our next step here? What is this?
That is Malden salt. This
is
is
that?
really fancy salt. It's awesome.
Carl Malden.
Yeah,
Carl
you
Malden
have-
salt.
You have to crush it in between your fingers.
Oh, wow.
To get it to break up. You can't just
You don't throw chunks.
you just
in
throw
there.
chunks on there. Then you get these really crazy salty bites.
Huh. All right. So we're going to let that. How long do you know how to do asparagus? What's the? Oh, look, this is done. What's that moment?
So what you want to do is you want to blanch it first. So you want to get nice hot boiling water.
Right.
You want to drop your asparagus in, and then you want to directly pull it straight out.
Okay.
And then drop it into an ice water bath, and by doing that, it stops the cooking.
Okay.
And then also keeps it nice and bright and green, just like that. It helps the color stay.
Oh, cool. Okay.
And, yeah. So maybe like 45 seconds in the water and then out.
Okay, that real quick.
Yeah, super quick.
Speaking of quick, we're almost out of time.
Okay.
So we're going to have to fake this a little bit.
Okay.
What's our next step?
Next step, let's take the asparagus out of the pan.
Here comes the asparagus.
Put it on this plate right here.
There it is.
There you go. That's plenty.
All right, you want some more capers?
No, that's okay. But
Okay.
yeah, let's put some
There's
on
some
there.
capers
yeah.
and some
You know
asparagus.
he's going to grab, is that garlic?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He
Wait,
is a
more
garlic
capers.
man.
Capers are amazing.
Capers are so awesome. They're like little salty nuggets of
Yeah.
goodness.
All right, there's that.
And then we're going to take that spatula you have right here.
Got it.
We're going to pull this fried egg straight
I'm telling you
out.
what, that is a good egg right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just like
put
you.
it right on top. Off to the side-ish. And then we have this stuff right here called batarga.
What's that?
It's cured mullet roe. So it's like fancy caviar on a stick.
Oh my goodness.
And we're just
Where
going to
do
put
you
it...
find this stuff?
I ordered it online.
Okay.
But when I was
Really?
yeah, but when I was working in
It
New
has a
York,
website?
it's got its own website.
Because, I mean, when you think about it, cured mullet roe.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all, who thinks of mullet roe to begin with, but let alone cured?
Smelly?
Yeah. When I worked in New York, we used to put these in the fry bowls because the servers would come and like eat the French fries that we made, and we'd put sticks of this in the fry bowl and like trick them into like biting into water.
So this would be the whole dish?
Yeah, that's the whole dish right there.
Oh, it really actually looks yummy.
So we
yum.
have the beet
There you have it.
and the egg and asparagus.
Katie, where
That's
can we
pretty.
find the truck?
Look at that.
Sunday morning, we're doing Easter brunch at 7th Sun, and we're there every Sunday from 11 to 4,
Including Easter Sunday.
including Easter Sunday.
for you.
And we're also there on Wednesdays for dinner.
Thank you so
Fantastic.
much.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Katie.
no, this was fun.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
very much.
All those recipes, too, they're posted on our website. Go to gooddaycolumbus.com, click on recipes, and you will find that at the bottom of the page. Perfect.
Smells good in here.
Coming back, I think we're going to have a little fun with Easter candy.
I think we are. In fact, we're going to get your comments on Peeps when we come back.
Ain't been